Yo, what's good everyone? It's MJO23Dan back with another video. Today's review and comparison is going to be between the 2016 on your left and the 1994 or 95 Air Jordan 2 Low. Now I apologize for the condition of the older model because it's crumbling, it's not wearable, but I really just wanted to give you guys a comparison between the two just so you guys can see what the differences are. So I'm just going to handle this one right here very delicately. I'm going to go over that one pretty soon. But first off, this is the Air Jordan 2 2016 version. As you see, I've done a review on this one already with my previous video. And it did come with an extra set of laces, the black laces. And this one is a lot more similar to the 94. So if you guys are in the market for it, I definitely suggest you pick it up. But it's also supposed to be more reminiscent of the OG style, whereas on the bottom, and as I noted in my previous video, the size right here. And I'll go ahead and put a side-by-side of one that was shared to me by Dunkster Nice. If you guys don't follow Dunkster Nice on social media and on YouTube, definitely give him a follow. But he's the one that shared with me the sizing at the bottom of the panel there. Alright, so moving on to the 94. Again, you do see that the midsole is crumbling. This is what I was talking about with the slant here. So if this was attached, you do see a little bit more of a slant. In the OG style, there's a lot more slant there at the toe. It's just to give it that sleeker look, the overall shape and everything like that. You do see the metal eyelets at the top and at the bottom, something that I'm glad they stayed true with that. So now coming here at the back here, you see that there is a difference in width of the ribbing back here along with the color. So on the 94 it's a lighter color, and on the 2016 darker color. Now they kept the Nike Air in there. It's a little bit more skinnier with the registered trademarks here on the 94 than it is on the 2016. You can see here with the toes that there's a much wider base at the 2016 than it is on the 94. Again, notice the stitching, the perforations in comparison with the 2016. Here's the stitching of the eyelets on the 2016, and here's the stitching of the eyelets here at the 94. The reptile print or the lizard print at the top of the shoe is a little less defined in the 94 than it is on the 2016. Alright, so here's what I was talking about with the lizard print here on the 2016. Then here we are at the 94. You'll hear reviewers talking about the shoe and piping. This is the piping along the leather of the shoe. This is from the 94. And here it is on the 2016. It's just a little less defined, darker in color to match the back. Here's the Wings logo on top of the 2016. Here's the Wings logo for the 94. Again, lighter in color. So more aerial coverage here. You'll notice on the 2016 there's a little bit more of a wider split there at the tongue, whereas on the 94 it's a little bit more skinny. So as a side-by-side comparison, you can see the differences right there. Coming up here at the back again, you'll see on the 2016 it's the Achilles area here at the heel just comes up a lot higher than it does on the 94, so you don't see that point. The 94 actually looks a little bit more plush than it does on the 2016. again, it's just overall shape of the shoe. So one thing I did want to point out is that the 2016 supposedly has a full length air unit in it, whereas on the 94 it has a heel unit, and that's also true with the OG. So in terms of remastering the shoe to be an OG style product, I don't believe that it's 100% true, because again, this is full length air and this was just heel air. Alright, so coming up here on the bottoms, this is the 2016, the Nike panel. Coming into the 94, you'll notice that the color changes right there. Again, lighter on the 94. And then this is your crumbled Nike panel here on the 94. The Nike on it, the text of it is a little bit bigger and better defined on the 94 than it is on the 2016. So on my last video I wanted to compare the panels. These ones I got from Outsole Restorations. So there is going to be a little bit more of a modification there, as you see right here in this area, in shaving it down. So you'll see that the top here does need to be shaved off, but I'm thinking that this is going to be as close as you're going to get if you're ever going to want to do a midsole swap or a donor swap right there. Just having to do a little bit more modification, that's all. So if anybody is ever debating whether they want to restore their 94, you could definitely take the midsoles off from this shoe and it'll probably work. Here it is on the actual 94. So then again, you can see. Alright, so until it actually happens, and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do a complete swap on these 94s, but it does look like that the 2016 would be a nice donor. It's actually going to be one of the closest donors, I guess, to getting this swapped out. So if you guys ever think about doing that, or you don't care, which in my opinion is just me, I really don't care right now. I'm just gonna leave this one as is and just deal with my 2016, which is wearable. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, any thoughts, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching, and take care.